In back segment tonight, as you may have heard, actress Ashley Judd thinking about running for the Senate in Kentucky. Miss Judd, a liberal Democrat, is a big abortion activist, among other things. That puts her at odds with Republicans like Karl Rove. Recently, his group, American Crossroads, put out this ad.
You know what this country really needs? An independent voice for Obama.
I am committed to President Obama and Vice President Biden. I think he's a brilliant man. He is now able to flower more as the president I knew he could be.
Someone who shares our values.
I got radical. I've been progressively and delightfully radical.
Someone from out of state who understands us hillbillies.
I don't know a lot of hillbillies who golf. Hillbillies, hillbillies, hillbillies.
Her own grandmother says she's a Hollywood liberal. But isn't that what we need? Ashley Judd, an Obama-following radical Hollywood liberal.
That doesn't sound good. Joining us now to react, Zerlina Maxwell, Democratic strategist, and from Los Angeles, Leslie Marshall, also a woman of the left. All right, Leslie. I don't know why Rove and his pals wasted the money. She hasn't declared, and Rove's coming up, and I'll ask him. But the ad is basically, you know, another... almost what I said, that these people, they come, you know, they're celebrities, but they really don't know anything, and, you know, why are we bothering? And you say?
Oh, I say I'm living in California where Arnold Schwarzenegger won because he's a celebrity. Some people would say in New York that's why Hillary Clinton was voted into the Senate. We've seen people in Washington, Sonny Bono, Gopher on the Love Boat. People love celebrity, and name recognition is huge when somebody is running. And there are people in Kentucky that are younger, that are not of the mind of Senator Mitch McConnell. And I say it makes the senator look bad, because why is he worried? A, she hasn't announced that she's running, and B, I thought he felt very secure in his position. Well,
I don't know how much McConnell has to say about it, but and we should note, Zerlina, that Ashley Judd is not Chris Rock and Tony Bennett. Right. She went to the Kennedy School of Government, my alma mater. I almost flunked out. I heard she did very well. So she's very smart. Right. But she doesn't mix it up. She won't come on this program. I mean, after trying to get her on for years, she simply won't do it. And I think that the strategy is, look, this woman's going to be able to get a lot of money, all right, because she is a celebrity. Right. So all the guys out in Hollywood be writing her checks. And we want to kind of define her now before she gets any momentum, which is a pretty smart deal for Rove and his crew, right?
Yes, it's a very smart strategy, but I think it's off the mark because she's not a vacuous Hollywood elite
she's not.
celebrity.
But you can portray her that
You can portray her that way, but I think most people in Kentucky know that Ashley Judd is the biggest Kentucky Wildcats basketball fan probably on earth. And she's connected to Kentucky in a real way. She may live in Tennessee now, but that doesn't mean that if she moved back to Kentucky and actually really went after this Senate seat, she would be able to do really well.
I think she actually has bought something in Kentucky. I think she's already, I think she's going to go here. All right, so we'll all agree then that Ashley Judd is not Chris Rock and Tony Bennett, and that the Republicans have to be worried about her, I think. I think they have to be worried, and that's why they took out the ad, Leslie. So, come on. I mean, the ad was a smart play.
Yes, it was, but premature. You know, my 4-year-old daughter wants to be president, but should I get a repressed person now to combat any negative ad campaigns?
No. Judd is in play.
She hasn't announced she's running.
Judd is in play.
She hasn't announced she's running.
If they can demonize her enough before she actually announces, that's good for them. And you know, Leslie, I'm going to ask you a quiz question here. Who are they taking their cue from here? Who?
Well, I'm sure you're going to say it's my side, right, Phil?
No, you wouldn't say the Obama campaign demonized Mitt Romney at all, would you? No.
You know what, Bill? What the ad doesn't say is really anything that any voter doesn't know. The people of Kentucky are smarter than that. I mean, certainly we Democrats like or even love our president, agree with him. We have the same ideology.
Yeah, but you don't talk, the hillbilly thing and the elitism thing. All right, so you wouldn't cop to Rove is stealing stuff from the Obama campaign because they won because they demonized Romney, didn't they?
Oh, yeah, that was definitely
that was in play, and Leslie wouldn't cop to.
You know, it's clear that Republicans and Karl Rove's group are very concerned because Mitch McConnell is only polling at 47%, and he's the incumbent.
Absolutely, they don't want him. They don't want to lose old Mitch. They don't want to lose him. Okay, Leslie, last question for you on this. I don't want to belabor it, but my point was in the beginning of the program that using people like Tony Bennett and Chris Rock to support some kind of very serious situation like gun control is really dumb, is it not?
Yes and no. It is good to have the right. No, well, no. Chris Rock, I didn't think was prepared. But then again, sometimes just the presence of a big celebrity can shed light on an issue, whether it be
So Chris Rock wasn't prepared, but Tony Bennett, he was real prepared, wasn't he, Leslie?
Tony Bennett served our country in the Army in World War II.
Oh.
He's an older man. Cut him some slack, okay?
Well, I'm not cutting him anything.
Tony Bennett was okay.
He shows up. He opens his mouth. He's in the debate. I think it hurt him.
That's how Arnold became governor here,
look,
Bill.
We're talking about it because celebrities endorse this very important issue. So we're
he heard your cause.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think they heard your cause?
No, because part of getting what you want done is getting people to pay attention to it.
Oh, they're paying attention to it, but they got to be better people than that. All right, ladies, thanks very much.